Hi everyone, Victoria James, and welcome back to my channel. It's been, like a year since I've decluttered. This time around, I am going to be purging. I'm going to get this down to one organizer. Because, yeah, it would behoove me to make some space. And I'm not really reaching for a lot of these things, so I think I need to let them go. Will I be selling them? Probably not, considering things move very slowly when I try to sell things. So I don't want to keep this around. I'm trying to get rid of it. So I'm just going to get rid of it. And I'm going to focus on skincare more nowadays. Hi, y'all. Hi, Toya. Sunsaray, Elenia. Nice to see you. So yeah, I was actually just watching as you guys may have seen if you watch my vlog, I really like the show From. And I was just watching the preview and predictions, kind of like a podcast style thing. Oh, okay, Toya. Well, if you see anything that you like, you can always message me on Instagram under Victoria James Lux, and happy to sell it to you. I'll put it in like a bundle on Macari so they can create the label, and then I can drop it off for you. So we're gonna start right here with complexion. Now I did a purge recently. I did a declutter recently, so these are still good. All of these foundations and stuff, with the exception of this one. This one has very clearly separated. I could see um, inside the container here. And this Lisa Eldridge, she's going on 2 years old. So we're going to go ahead and let this go. I'm going to let this one go. I cannot, in good faith, sell this one because it is far too old. It's past expired. Sheldon, I'm a beauty content creator and a vlogger. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Let's reach in the back here for all these squeezy tubes and go through these. Now I just used this Shiseido to do my most recent makeup video, and I love it. Um, it is a little, the squeezy tube part is broken because it's leaking when I go to squeeze it. So maybe I'll just buy another one. Yeah, this one's a little defective, so maybe I'll buy another one. Then we have the YSL New. Remember when this line came out? It was kind of their clean beauty, youthful collection. This is cute, but I have since come across shade tints that I like better. It's a beautiful shade tint. It actually has a very good amount of coverage, and this shade is number 17, which is a perfect match for me. But I don't reach for it at all. So I'm going to put this one aside. Toya, if you're interested, this will be a good one. Okay, now this girl's staying right here. I love everything Cle de Peau. Absolutely everything. And despite this being in a squeeze tube, this is not a skin tint. This is actually a full coverage foundation. And it is stunning, and a little goes a long way. And I always love me some Cle de Peau, so this one's staying for sure. One that can go, only because I don't reach for it, not because it's not a beautiful foundation, is the Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup with SPF 45 from Estee Lauder. This is an excellent, and I mean excellent, foundation. It doesn't get more perfect than this. This is about balanced skin. This is about beautiful wear, like a nice even wear throughout the day. This gives buildable to full coverage, and I am rich cocoa in all Estee Lauder face products. So that's the shade here, 6C1 Rich Cocoa. And this is gorgeous. I bought this at the CCO, I want to say. So you can get this on a really good discount too. I can't remember when I bought this, so I'm trying to decide if it's a toss or a hold on to. You guys can let me know in the comment section if you're thinking of buying this to try it. If not, then I'm not going to post it on anywhere. I'm not going to bother setting it up. So just let me know. This is one I'm definitely keeping, the Hourglass Veil Hydra Skin Tint. My shade on this one is 15. I remember having to go back and forth a couple of times to figure out my shade in this, but once I did, really love the finish. I think I love this product from them, this complexion product, the best out of all of the skincare products that I've tried from Hourglass. I'm trying to think, where's that other girly at? Ah, I like it even better than this. And that's because of where I am in my makeup preferences. This is a beautiful foundation. This is one that I would not wear as often. And I'm not going to get rid of it because I actually really love it. But I'm not going to get rid of this one either because they serve two different purposes, but they are both excellent. I do reach for this girly more than this one. So I'll just park those over there. This Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint is also a really pretty product, but another one that I do not reach for like that. And I think it might be because the seasons are changing that I am not grabbing my skin tints as often. But it could also be that I haven't really thought about makeup like that lately. Mm, I mean, it's cute, but it's not. I don't feel like I have to keep this. If I took this out of my collection, it wouldn't be missed. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take it out. So I will again set it aside because it is fairly new. I'll set it aside if someone is interested in it. Otherwise, it's gonna go. And this ain't going nowhere because I struggled to get this. Okay, so this is going to stay. This is the Hermes Plein Air Baume de Teinte, and I am shade 80 Barania, and it is an absolute perfect match. I love this foundation. Man, this has such a great consistency, a great level of coverage. It is somewhere between a foundation and a skin tint in that regard. The way it wears, the way it covers. Um, and it has SPF 30. I mean, if that matters to anybody. But oh, sorry. But I love this. Absolutely love this. It is finally in the States, after a very long time, but I'm gonna keep that one around. And then last but not least, Smashbox Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer from Smashbox. Um, I like this, but again, it's very forgettable for me. It's shade dark neutral, and it's not one that I reach for very often. So I'm gonna go ahead and say and let this one be, moving on to greener pastures. What I do like from Smashbox and what I'm gonna keep is the Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. This girl gives amazing coverage. And I remember back in the day, I want to say 2015, I loved me some Smashbox foundation. And I mean loved. So but if I think about the way I did my makeup then versus now, I'm so glad that they updated their Always On because it needed an update. And now that it is updated, I can wear it the way that I like to wear my makeup. So I'll be holding on to that one. I love, and I mean love, these Urban Decay Skin Bond foundation. This is the foundation of the year for me. But I only need 33. So if you guys would like to try, you can let me know. This one, summer's over, my tan is gone. Okay, this is 35. It's too dark for me. And then we have 29, which is more of a concealer shade for me. But I don't use this as a concealer. It doesn't cross my mind to use it that way. So those two practically full. I think I've squeezed out maybe 2 looks. So they're practically full. But this girl is my fave because it is my skin shade. Exactly. So that one's staying with me. This Patrick Ta is brand spanking new, so I'm not going to get rid of this. It's the newest foundation in my collection. It is the Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation, and my shade match is 20 Golden. It was a little difficult with the match, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I'm gonna stick beside it. All right, I gotta let go of these Westman Atelier sticks, honey. It has been entirely too long, and I just need to say goodbye to her. I will get another one because I like this stick foundation, but I'm not in a hurry to do so. This is Atelier 12, and this is my perfect shade. Oh, shut the wait a minute, is this a new one? It doesn't even look like I used it. Hold up. There's no stain on the top of this is new. I already purged the old ones. Girl, stay over there. This one might could go. Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to hold on to this because it's discontinued. But the Tom Ford Glowy Tinted Moisturizer. Oh, let me put that up. That's a good question. Glowy Tinted Moisturizer. Let me think. I think I got rid of it, but I would give that to Armani Neo Nude. Their Neo Nude line. It's kind of like a soft millennial pink tube. That is the best glowy skin tint, in my opinion. Absolutely gorgeous. And really melds with your skin. When you wear it, it looks like you. You look like yourself. And the wear on it is so even that you will not see where it begins and ends. It does a great job. So yeah, the Armani Beauty Neo Nude Skin Tint. Let me see. I don't have it anymore. Oh, damn. Okay, this one is the Hydra Glow. I'm gonna let this girly go. This ain't for me. It's too glowy for me. I'm not quite ready for this. And I'm gonna stick with the HD Skin Regular. This shade is 4N68 for anybody who is my shade twin. I have the exact same shade in this travel size version of the glowy one, and I'll set it aside if you're interested. If you have dry skin, that is going to be the best right there. That Neo Nude line should still be available, by the way, Maya. Yeah, I got to say goodbye to this one just because it's old and expired, and I'm so sorry it's discontinued because it is an excellent foundation stick. This is traceless. Yeah, the traceless foundation stick from Tom Ford. My shade here is 10.5 Mocha. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to move on up a shade. I think it's called Amber. I think the next shade up is Amber. That's my shade, not this. This is too light. Was able to like buff it out to work for my skin, but it's too light. All right, we got Fenty's newest foundation, the Soft Lit in shade 410. Excellent match, excellent formula. It's like what that hydrating version of the foundation was before they discontinued it, but they dialed it back just enough to make it balanced. And I love it. This is an excellent formula. Again, my shade in that one for Fenty is 410. Okay, we're going to scale this down right here. The Ilia sticks. I bought 3 of these, very overzealous. There was no reason to do that. That video didn't even get that many views. It was not necessary for me to do all that. Nobody cared. But I have 3 shades here. 33N is my shade. That's Palm. Okay. That is mine. And then the other 2 were a highlight shade. I have Mora, number 28. These are all neutrals. That's Mora, number 28. And then this is my contour shade, and this one was 39, Laurel. So to any of my sisters, I only use them for the video. These 2. So if you are interested in these stick foundations, hit me up. I'm going to give it a week. Okay, I'm going to give it a week. Or till the end of the week. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to give it till the end of the week, and then I'm going to drop these right in the old trash if nobody wants them. Okay, we've got Chantecaille's Future Skin in Suntan. I'm not sure this works for me anymore. Let me test. It looks like it does. Looks like it still works. Yeah. We good. Okay. So I'm going to keep that because they sent this to me recently. This is a newer jar. Suntan is the second to last shade. The last shade is Carob. I would use Carob in the summer when I'm deeper. But Suntan for the rest of the year. This ain't going nowhere either. I struggled to get this. So this is going nowhere either. This is the Christian Louboutin, close second to my favorite foundation of the year. And this one, this was my favorite foundation of the year when I did my video not too long ago. But then Miss Urban Decay knocked on my door and I was like, oh, it's time to have an affair. But this shade is 60W from the new Christian Louboutin Liquid Foundation. And it is so, so good. All right, so this one could go. This was too heavy. Surreal Skin from Makeup by Mario in shade 24N. I don't know, man. Like, this was just too heavy for me. I'd rather use the Smashbox Always On than use this one. And it's not to say it isn't beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's just not where I am in my makeup journey anymore. I don't do full coverage like that. You know, I only need really like one foundation that's full coverage. I don't need a bunch of them. And this one is not as long lasting as the not all nighter, Always On. It's not as long lasting as that one. So I can let this go. Yeah. Okay. Another one that is a classic and will always be in my collection is this Armani Luminous Silk. This is going nowhere. Nowhere. I am shade 13 in this foundation. It is one of the most perfect formulas and it has been forever, ever. It's just one of those classics that you have to keep in your collection if you have it or if you tried it and you've enjoyed it. If you have a shade in it, this is a staple. It's everything. Okay, let's have a conversation. Because this was so damn expensive. But it is very matte, child. It was very matte. This Fetal Taunt Perfection foundation. It's oil-free, long-lasting. It has the Sisley skincare, which we all know is very expensive. I did manage to get this for $88 on Selfridges. So if you guys are interested in this foundation, that's where you go buy it. You don't buy it over here in the States. This is going to be $125. If you already have a Selfridges international shipping, then that's what I suggest you do. If you don't, then there really is no difference in price because you pay $30 shipping anyway. Okay. So, you know, gauge that how you will. Sometimes you can catch a discount on beauty, for example, and at like Nordstrom, Saks, etc., and where they have like 15% off, and you could probably score a little bit of a discount there. Let's see. Shade is 6N Sandalwood. 6N Sandalwood. So, God, do I hold on to it or do I let it go? This one's expired. I'm letting this go. This is the double wear sheer. And I will buy this again because this is a bomb ass formula and is the only double wear that will touch my face. I love it. That's the Rich Cocoa again. Let's put this aside for a minute because I don't really know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to let that go. Okay, Nars, let's have a conversation because can I still use this? Can I still use this, girl? This is the Light Reflecting Foundation in New Caledonia. That's my shade usually, unless they switch things up. But yeah, New Caledonia, you gotta hang out for a little bit longer, sis. Whew, this is another one that is just exquisite. Damn. Okay, we're gonna just keep that right there. Haus Labs. I think we all can agree that Haus Labs. That's it. There's nothing else. Haus Labs. Yep. And so the shade that I have is 480 medium deep neutral. And she is staying right here. So, yes, this could go. This one right here is the Ease Drop foundation stick. I like the Ilia better. So we're just going to go ahead and put that aside. My shade on this one is 21. What was that? Where'd the balloons come from? I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I don't know what happened, y'all. Can somebody help me? Because I've never seen that before. Okay. So this here is Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow foundation. I might have to get a new one of these. I can't remember how long ago I got this. But my shade in Chanel is BD 131. So that's beige, doré, or gold 131. I'm gonna hold on to it because I really love this foundation. I mean, you want to talk. Let me tell you something about some Chanel Beauty. They don't miss on complexion, and neither does Dior. Let's talk about it. Because those two eat. They eat on the mainstream luxury of it all. Okay, so we're talking about. Hold on. Let me just pause for a second. Did y'all know Louis Vuitton finna get a makeup line going? Did y'all know that? I was like, okay, let's see what you do. Because I mean, you see what the girls are doing. We know Celine is coming. You know that. We know that. They extended the shade range. Who did? Because I don't know how far back that this comment pertains to. Trying to remember who I just talked about. Nars, Fenty, Sicily. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. I think I posted not too long ago their preview photo. It doesn't really give away much. Oh, Chanel, did they? Oh man, oh, girl. Okay. Well, let me do this. Let me hold on to this. Let me grab that B130 and then let's compare. I think that'll be a great video. Thank you for letting me know. What do y'all think about this? Have you seen my video on this one? And if you did, let me know if you think I should keep it. Let me know. Now, I think that would be so fun. My birthday's coming up, so I am going to be doing my annual, shopping spree. So yeah, we'll be doing that soon. Whew, you want to talk about one of the absolute most knock your socks off foundations in the history of me doing beauty on this channel. Suqq's The Liquid Foundation. It has a name that lets you know it's that girl. They didn't have to give you anything else. They're not intending to make anything else because this is the Krabby Patty formula. You know what I'm saying? Like the supreme. Huh. And my shade in this, I don't even think it's on the bottom anymore. My shade in this one is 165. Gosh, gosh. If you've never had gotten your hands, this is the best thing that they've created. Those eyeshadows and blushes, they're all stunning. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. This is the best thing they've made right here. This and the jar. Okay. Whew. You're probably going to want to use this over the jar simply because you will probably get more shelf life out of it. Is likely to expire less quickly. So reaching for the liquid foundation makes more sense. And they have the same shade range. Man, the technology on this girl right here. Japan's ahead of everybody anyway. You know what I'm saying? They are ahead of us. They are in year 2058. So they went in the lab and they said, put some AI nano something up in there, girl, and let it transform these people's skin right in front of their eyes. It does that. I prefer the packaging of the liquid. Yeah, I've had both. I had the cream foundation. I prefer the consistency of the cream foundation. I just think it feels like heaven. It actually feels very similar to the Chantecaille Future Skin. It has this nice, almost gel-like consistency. It makes it a little bit easier to spread, but you have less control over how much ends up on your face, if I'm being honest. The results to me look exactly the same based on the fact that I've had both and I've used both. I finished my foundation, my jar, because I love it that much. I've made a decent dent in this, but because I have so many foundations, I haven't had a chance to use it up. But it's got one of the most perfect skin matches. And when you're putting it on, you think to yourself, I've made a mistake. And then after you finish buffing that girl in, and once you finish, it looks like you can watch it transform. It is so fascinating. And so fun and just amazing. I'm like, that is really doing self-adjusting. Like it's actually self-adjusting for real. So cool. Can't tell where your skin ends and the foundation begins. And I don't know that either going up or down a shade would change that fact. So if you get as close as possible to your skin shade, you're probably going to be really happy with what you end up with. Like for example, I had 160 in the jar, and then I got 165 in the liquid, and my results are the same. So it really does self-adjust. Okay, another Japanese makeup brand, Cle de Peau. We've got the, oh my goodness, Radiant Liquid Foundation. I've also had the matte one in the past, but my skin has changed and prefers a more hydrating formula. So I've kept the Radiant one. And my shade is B90. I think they only go up to 100 on their foundations, but that's with the shade expansion. Not really sure what they're planning to do outside of that. I don't know, but they could definitely go a lot deeper. Can we get it to like 150, girl? Something like that. But this is stunning. This reminds me of her. Hmm. Yeah, I'm wondering myself. They might be in the lab, but the holidays are coming up, so we might just see a restock from there. These two remind me a lot of each other. I'm going to need to do a comparison video. That'll help me determine if I get rid of this. This was $130. This girlie is, what was she, 50? Hold on. I might have to stop the video here. Like once we finish the foundations, I might have to stop because Nala's going to be home a little after 7. 52. Yeah. $52. But I do feel like these two are very similar in finish from what I remember. I definitely am getting rid of one of these. I think it's going to be the matte one. These are the Dior Forevers. We've got the standard Dior Forever. This one has a matte finish. I'm not going to keep it. But this Skin Glow, Forever Skin Glow, I'm going to keep this girly right here. They're both 6N. This girl, I'm going to have to say goodbye to this because it has separated, but man, was it a good run. The Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. This is one of the more innovative foundations in my collection, like ever, because it was almost pure pigment. And the whole idea behind it was there's a daughter. It's not a vial or a squeeze tube, it's a daughter. And you just put 2 or 3 dots on your face, buff it in, and it just erases every single flaw. This was such a like slept on formula. But it was good. It was so good, but I am the darkest shade. This Coco Deep 86, this worked the best for me. I did try the shade down back in the day, and it probably did work for me before I got pregnant and all of that. Like I think that was a good match. But afterwards, my face got a little darker. Whatever. This one looks better. But Marc Jacobs Beauty doesn't exist anymore. And I've had this long enough that it's expired and separated, so I have to let it go. Mm, I hate that for me. I really do. Here's another one that's got to go because it's old. I mean, old, man. And this is the Capture Totale Super Potent Serum Foundation from Dior, another 6N. Woo, this is so good. I want to say that this is the best Dior foundation. It really is. If you think about like, what's Chanel's skincare complexion line? Is it Le Beige? Yeah, I think it's Le Beige. No, is it? You know the one I'm talking about, y'all, in a jar from Chanel. I feel like this measures up to that. It has this sublimage. Thank you so much. Noya is on it. So it's very akin to the sublimage. It's infused with their skincare line. And so I did enjoy Capture Totale for the time that I've had it, but it has definitely been 2 years, and I have just got to let her go. On to greener pastures, my love. These are new. These will stay. These are the Merit complexion sticks. They have not reformulated, but they have repackaged these so that you get more product. So if you've tried them in the past, or you were reluctant to try them in the past because you didn't get as much product for your money, I would suggest revisiting them. Sorry. Woo, excuse me. That was coming out, honey. And I have Tiger Eye. I have 2 Tiger Eyes because this is the absolute best match out of. Do you even see it? It's such a good match. It's right there. I mean, listen, it doesn't get better than that for a match. This girl blends out really nicely. And it spreads very nicely too. Like you get a good amount of coverage for what you put on. Just a swoosh, 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 blend, 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 and you are straight. And then spot treat wherever you need to. But I've been down with them since the second they bust through them Sephora doors. They have done such a great job and expanded their shade range in each category. They're really good. Merit does a very good job. They listen, they're unproblematic. Okay. Very nice minimal makeup line. They keep it simple. They're not trying to keep up with anybody. I really like Merit Beauty. I like that they are focusing more on skincare. As I get older, that is my focus as well. And it's it's a nice mid-range price point. I think this girlie is $38. So you are treating yourself to something high end, but it's not to the point where you feel like you're second guessing whether or not you should purchase it. And it is a true complexion stick. It works really great under the eyes. Yeah, it's $38 exactly. It works great under the eyes. I can't, hold on. Do I need to get rid of one? This one is new. So I'll keep the new one and I'll get rid of the old one. There we go. Whew, this is another one I got to say goodbye to. The Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte. I mean, this is old. This is discontinued as well. And I'm gonna have to let the girl go. This one was 10.5 mocha and actually worked better than the stick for me. Like in terms of color. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I gotta let it go. It's separated. Here is the Prada foundation. This girlie came out, what, this year or last year? I don't know, but either way, I'm keeping it because it ain't old. No, I'm not. No, ma'am. I've seen too many bad reviews and they want too much money for me to even bother. I'm straight. I might get a sample. If I could get a sample, I'll happily do a review for you guys. Oh, I got an extra button down here. Oh, I popped a button on my little wrist cuff. This one right here. Oh my goodness. Look at the Lord looking out for me. Hold on a second. Oh, we gonna do this tonight. Yes. I'm gonna fix my little cuff. How exciting. Okay. So I got a couple of oh, this is staying. And the shade that I picked up for this one, because I had to return the first one that I got. Hold on. The shade is DW80. I ended up getting N. I think DN 30, I'm sorry, 85 or something like that. It was the neutral shade right next to this one, and it was too neutral. So I ended up going to get the warm, and it worked perfectly. Okay. We got the Bobbi Brown here. This is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. And they sent me a few different shades. I've got Cool Almond and Neutral Walnut. You guys, both of these work. Isn't that crazy? Both of these work perfectly. That's why I haven't moved one way or the other. So I think I need to make a decision. And I don't know. I really need to make a decision, y'all. What are we doing? I think I'm gonna stick with the cool almond. The walnut would work better here, and then the almond works better against my chest, like matching up my face to my chest. So, I'm gonna go with the almond because I can always bronze, etc. I'm gonna stick with the almond, and I'm gonna let the walnut go, but I'm gonna stick it over here in case somebody wants to use it because I've only used it a handful of times. Now, I need to buy a new one. I just need to buy a new one and let this girly go. Because I've had this so long that I did a comparison video back in the day of Sienna and Chestnut. If we look at how long ago that video was, that's how long I've had this. And it has gone up in price too. But this got very recently dethroned. Very recently. By a foundation that is still luxury, but not as expensive. So I don't even think I need to buy it again. So yeah. Anyway, I mean, I would, but I don't need to. Man, here's another one that is crazy good. This one really puts me. Oh, wait a minute. Am I saying that? I would put this up there with like Makeup Forever. I would do like Nars. This works really well in that regard. But I kind of want to test this against Haus Labs because I'm like trying to remember the last time I put it on. Face was looking crazy, like in the best way, just immaculate. But I feel like it would probably be closer to the Nars. I want to do a comparison video. I want to keep this too because it is so good. This is because I keep shaking it, so you probably can't see what I'm talking about. This is the Very Valentino Light Lasting Perfecting Foundation. See, it's that light. That's what makes me think it's like light reflecting, just like the Nars. Yeah, absolutely. Woo, she is excellent. This is another one that's actually really nice. Sorry about that. I got a call. This Givenchy Prism Libre Skin Caring Matte. This is better than the Glow for me. This actually works better than the Glow. Um, I need to revisit this and decide if I want to keep it. I remember it working really well and looking really nice, but it's kind of forgettable in the mix of the foundations that I enjoy. Not that it isn't a good foundation. It worked and it did its thing and it was nice. The shade that I ended up going with was 6W430. So 6W430. From what I remember. Yeah, this is a really good match. Ooh, oh. Hold up. One more time. All right. It was just a dried up foundation on the tip because I thought it was grainy for a second there. But no, it was just a dried foundation on the nozzle. Okay. Right, girl. Hold on to you for a little bit. Okay, it's not too late. And last but not least is Chanel Le Beige. What's this called? Water Fresh Tint. Excuse me. I mean, I don't think I need to get rid of this. Oh, I haven't picked that up. Tried to decide if that was something that I needed. because I remember getting the Flawless filter and not really using it that much. So again, if I could get a sample of that before actually committing to purchasing it, then I think that I would be able to decide from there. This is still one of my favorite products. The beads and how it gives me, what does it look like? Let me think. I don't have anything this looks like. As far as coverage, the way it makes my skin feel, um, I don't have anything like this. So I'm keeping it. I mean, listen, this is a nice purge. So what's going? What's absolutely like just going in the trash as I open the trash right now, Joe? This is gonna be the La Mer because it has expired. This is shade Chestnut. We've got the Merit Tiger Eye. I've had it long enough to where I can toss it. The Fenty Eavesdrop Stick. I have other stick foundations that perform better than this. Yeah. The Capture Totale. Man, shut up. You heard me. You get on my fucking. Am I back? Oh, thank God. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So next is going to be the, what is this? Dior Forever, the matte one. Soft matte from Tom Ford. Traceless stick. One second. All right, we've got Makeup by Mario. This dog. Marc Jacobs Remarkable. Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer. We've got the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Tint. We've got the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. The Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer from Smashbox. And that's it for what needs to go. What is expired or, you know, just needs to go in the trash. Then for the ones that I am willing to hold on to, if any of you are interested in purchasing them, you have until Friday to let me know. The two Ilia Skin Rewind Complexionist Sticks, shade 39 Neutral and shade 28 Neutral. The Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow. This is a travel size version in shade 46. I'm sorry, 4N62. The Bobbi Brown Skin Long Wearing Weightless Foundation in shade N90 or Neutral Walnut. The two Urban Decay Skin Bond foundations in shade 29 and 35, both neutrals. The YSL New Bare Look Tint in shade 17, and the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint in shade Deep 2. Those I will hold on to until Friday. Now, back to this girl right here. Let's make a decision. um, let's make a decision. Let me put it on. It's kind of light. It's kind of light. I mean, on my face, this looks great, but I can't really like go full coverage with this if I wanted, you know, I don't know. I don't think I want to keep it. I'll sell it if you're interested. I'm just going to let that girly go. Maybe I'll get a different shade. Sandalwood works really nicely though. It does. I think if there's a neutral shade just a little bit up from this, then I'll try that one. But I'm trying to remember what I looked like in the video, and I thought it looked really good. But I need something that just looks, that I don't have to do a lot to make it look great. In terms of like matching and looking good in different lighting, that's something that's really important to me too. So yes, that's just a handful that I will hold on to in case anybody wants them. And then let's go ahead and put these girlies back. I'm gonna have to rearrange this completely because it's a little tight squeeze right there. Yeah. And Valentino. Maybe Dior. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Fenty, Prada. Suqqu fits in there good. Yeah, that fits good. Ooh. Come on, Nars. Bobby. No. Wait a second. I put Chanel, Bobby Brown, Chanel, and maybe Cle de Peau. That'll fit. And then we can put Nars at the front because I gotta start using this more anyway. In Haus Labs. Can that fit? Oh, no, it cannot. Hourglass here. I think I'm gonna put my Weston stick here. Oh, I'm not. Ilia fits. There we go. And then is okay. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. I have so much room now. Wow. You guys see this? Hi, Lock Maiden. I mean, would you look at that? So what I'm going to do is keep the ones that I'm selling just right up front and just pick them off and prepare to toss them if need be. There we go. That's it for now, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging with me while I do this purge. You guys brought in some great suggestions and helped me remember some things, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this up. And then the next time we go live, we'll do an eyeshadow declutter. I think that'll be the perfect option because I think that's the second most items that I have next to blush. So we'll see if maybe we can, yeah, the eyeshadow would be a video by itself, y'all. Absolutely. Anyway, thank you for hanging with me this evening. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. If you are not yet subscribed, you guys, please do subscribe and share this video if you think it'll be helpful for someone else. And for those of you who are interested in purchasing these items, just DM me on Instagram under Victoria James Lux. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.